Oklahoma, huddle up. It's time to go inside the High School Huddle on Hot 93.7 FM. The High School Huddle will take you where you want to go with coaches, players, your phone calls, texts, and tweets. Join the huddle and let's talk high school sports.
Good Wednesday night to you here on Hot 93.7 FM KSBI. It is the High School Huddle presented by eSchool Virtual Charter Academy. Check them out at eSchoolOK.com, the proud sponsor of the High School Huddle. Along with Jordan Leach back in our Stillwater studio. Parker Burnett, Phil Nichols, I'm Chris Evans. Welcome to week number 3 of the high school football season. There's a few games kicking off on Thursday night, but primarily the last most games will be on Friday, as this is the final week of non-district play for the larger schools.
Yeah, it's going to be the real season starts, as many of the coaches like to say. Of course, usually those coaches are 0-3 or 1-2. Let's say that, but
I would think the coaches that are 3-0, hey, those 3 wins don't mean anything.
Okay.
Oh boy.
No.
Oh boy.
No, I mean it's good old-fashioned coach talk, right?
Yep. So it'll be next week it'll be the real season, as you mentioned. It'll be fun to watch. There's a lot of
the season that dictates, who gets in the playoffs and stuff, obviously, is what we're talking about. And we've seen it in the past where teams win 1-2 or, heck, even 0-3 have came back at the end of the year and hoisted a gold ball. So, I mean, that happens. Yep. There's no doubt about it.
You just need those 3, maybe 4 district games to get a seat in the playoffs, and then
who knows?
It's all about seeding and all that good stuff.
Unless you're in 5A this year. Who knows?
Yeah,
it doesn't matter.
That's a tough road for 5A. We'll talk about those Carl Albert Titans.
I'd like to talk about if Carl Albert could compete to win 6A Division II this year.
I don't know if they can win it this year
because of Bixby.
Yeah. Because of Bixby.
Yeah.
And, let's go ahead and talk about, of course, the big story in high school football this week was the passing of the young man at Southwest Covenant. It's a private school, a very small school in Yukon. They play Class C football, and, Parker, you're familiar with them in your high school days, but tragic event in that game.
Yeah, growing up going to CUNY Christian High School, we were big rivals with them on the football field, and we really respected what they had going on over there, and they're a real good community, and it's just unfortunate news, that came out this week with them.
Yeah, Pete Webb, a sophomore for Southwest Covenant, was making a tackle on the quarterback. Quarterback came on top of him, and the young man hit his helmet hit the back of the turf, and was knocked unconscious there. Ambulance came and got him on the field, transported him to the hospital, and he later died on Sunday. He's got an older brother that's a senior quarterback, I think, on the ball team. His mom, I think, is the school board president or the chairman of the school board at Southwest Covenant. So just a tragic event, and it kind of reminds you, we have all these fun high school shows and talk this or that, and life reminds you it's just a game out there, and just a sad situation. And another kid in West Virginia, Phil, passed away as well on the football field.
Yeah, we did a little research, and of course it makes you wonder, okay, how often, because I was talking to a gentleman yesterday about this and about the tragedy in Oklahoma City, and so we started digging around, and over a 10-year period, there's on average about 3 fatalities in high school and youth football across the nation. There's been 31 deaths over a 10-year period from youth football, junior high, and high school. And you just don't – you think about kids maybe getting a broken arm or a torn-up knee or –
Get knocked out.
Yeah. And as I sit here and think about it, I mean, I played football my whole life, and all of our boys played except for one. And, as a parent, I love football. And as a parent – and all my friends that are football coaches are going to yell at me when I say this, but I'd have to take a hard look about my kids continuing to play that sport.
Well,
I mean, it's and I love football, but I'm just telling you, is it worth? And we looked at the odds. The odds are something. The rate of fatality per 100,000 kiddos playing, this one independent study, it was less than 1 out of 100,000 ends in a fatality. But when you're talking about your kid, do you even want to take that chance? I mean, it just I mean, it's scary. It's a reality that football's going to have to deal with.
It'd be an interesting fact, and I have no idea. I'm just spitballing here. But if do the rates go up if you're a first grade or second grader? Do they go up as you're a college kid, or is it just it just happens? Is it just happens?
I would say, ironically enough, no fatalities in the NFL.
Yeah.
On-field fatalities over a long period of time. And I think there was one fatality in college football, all levels of college football, in that same 10-year period. So most of them are occurring at the high school level.
Jeez.
There was one in youth sports in 2017, for example, youth football, and all the rest of them were high school level kids. So what it brings into question is in youth sports, they're playing kids about the same age. In junior high, about the same age. High school's the first opportunity you get. If you've got a kid that's a really outstanding athlete, especially plays for some of these smaller schools, which would be the case that happened last Friday.
Going up against 18-year-olds.
Yeah, you get a sophomore. He could be 15 years old, potentially playing against a 19-year-old.
Could be young as 14.
Yeah,
if you're a freshman like Class C football, because Southwest Covenant, I think I saw, has 52 boys in their school, and half of them play football.
Yeah, I mean, a big football school. But, I think that would have to be, I mean, if you obviously know, I'm not reading off any statistics, just common sense would say that's the differentiator, right? You've got a potential 14, 15-year-old playing against 18, 19-year-olds. If you got a 19-year-old kid physically playing against a 14-year-old kid, I mean, that's how things can happen. Mm-hmm. And, last Friday it sounded like you said, Chris, a young man went to tackle the quarterback for the opposing team and actually pulled him back on him. So you can kind of picture this whole thing. What doesn't sound like a violent hit because he's pulling him backwards, trying to take him down, and that's when his head hit the ground. And I told Chris Parker before we got on the air, I said, as much as I love football, if my babies were still, young and playing youth or junior high school, I mean, me and my wife, we'd be having a long conversation because, I mean, that's scary stuff. That's scary stuff. And like I said, I know that won't be very popular with a lot of people that hear that, but I mean, it's at the end of the day, it's a game, and when you get kids dying on the field from basically hitting the back of your helmet on the ground, at least that's what we know of so far. They don't know of any previous kind of injuries or any kind of any kind of health-related stuff he was dealing with prior to that. But and then he also, when the rates are less than 1 in 100,000, obviously there's been 31 fatalities over a 10-year period, and there's millions of people playing sports or playing football. The chances are very rare, but they obviously happen. I mean, we had 2 in the same night in the United States, 1 right in our backyard. So scary stuff.
And just another off the field, Jones graduate Bo Duran, baseball player at the East Central University in Ada, Oklahoma, was killed in a vehicle accident. So the sports section sad this week, and our prayers and thoughts to all the family members, and obviously to the students out there at Southwest Covenant, and counselors are there on site and helping them out. Last I heard,
they're going to play this week.
They are going to play. Yeah,
I'm just sitting here picturing this senior brother that's a quarterback. What does he do?
Yeah, I can see everyone rally. I can see everyone rallying to play because that's what something would do. But if it's your brother, that's the point there.
Right, and
he's the quarterback, so he's obviously in the 8-man football. He's the key to the formula there. So that would be.
And Chris was kind enough to call me and ask me if I wanted to set out this segment.
Yeah.
For obvious reasons, if you know our family situation. But, I mean, I know as a parent, I'm trying to put myself in that dad and mother's position. Mm-hmm. And our boy Ty didn't die on the field. He just died from a sudden illness outside of football. And I was scared to death for all of our kids. Every time they'd leave the house, I was petrified.
Yeah.
I can't even imagine going back to a game a day or two after you bury your youngest son
to watch
your other son run out on the field.
Same field.
Who's going to get tackled 40 times a game?
I don't know that I could do it.
Yeah.
I mean, it's just it's a tragedy that. And then the other side is, you got to live your life. You got to go out and you got to do the things you need to do in life. And so it's just a tough situation. And what we all need to do is be prayerful for both these families, those in Oklahoma and those in West Virginia, and just pray for all of our kids. Whether they're going out doing something, people can scoff. If you're out in band, you get so hot and you worry about kids having heat-related situations. And, you need to cherish and love on your kids every day.
Yeah, no doubt. And I had a scenario today. It's so 180 completely different of this, but I have a 15-year-old, and he calls today.
He's full-blown 15 emotionally now, too, just in case you're wondering.
Imagine if he was a female.
Oh, boy.
Oh, man.
But, no, I have a 15-year-old kid, boy, and he calls me today, hey, can I get a ride with so-and-so? We're going to Tractor Supply for something.
Tractor Supply.
And I'm like, oh, my gosh. I'm putting my 15-year-old into a 16-year-old's driver. I'm like, it's going to happen sometime.
Yeah, it's scary stuff.
What do I overreact and say, no, don't do that? I mean, it's going to happen. So I let my kid ride with the 16-year-old today, a mile or two.
Our son Jacob, his first day driving, he got hit.
I haven't got to the driving part, and he's just riding with the 16-year-old. So
Jake's first day.
When's he turn 16?
August.
Okay.
I get
a year.
Yeah.
But Jake's first day driving got hit by a friend in the parking lot, the school parking lot. 3 days later, a young lady about 93 years old T-bones him in an intersection. This is all in like a 72-hour period. And he looks at me and goes, I just don't think this driving thing.
This driving thing's overrated.
So it was, that's all part of teenagers, right? And you think about those things, right?
Right.
But we think about this. The last thing I'll say about this, you want your kids to be involved in activities because, as I always like to say, a tired kid's a good kid, right? You keep them involved in activities, positive stuff. Everybody doing everything you think you want your kiddos doing, and there's these two families.
Yeah.
I mean, so, but like I said, you got to live your life, too. You got to live your life.
Absolutely. Well, we're going to take our opening time out here when we come back. Hey, guys, the ADM numbers are finalized. There's still some decisions for U.S. Grant Capitol Hill, if they're going to stay independent or not. To 6A, 5A, there's some schools on the bottom of 6A. There's some teams on top of 5A. There's some teams on top of 4A. Kind of limbo of what's going to happen, and we'll kind of go into that a little bit as well. We'll take a look at some of the scores from last week. Phil got 1 or 2 right.
Oh, my gosh.
I think I was about 80% last week.
No, it's 2 for sure.
Maybe 85.
By the end of the show, it's going to be 100.
By the time I check it, it might be 90.
We'll take a look at some of the primetime performers, and we'll also take a look at this week's set of games. All that coming up here on the High School Huddle.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world.
Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time?
100% tenderloin, that's where the golden tenders come from, marinated for 24 hours.
It is amazing.
And we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
Mm-hmm. We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. Golden Chick. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating app.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy. Aspen Roofing is a family-owned roofing company with more than 20 years of experience and achievements across Oklahoma. Aspen Roofing takes pride in the personal service we provide on each job, and we strive to maintain the highest level of quality while offering our customers a reasonable price. It is our commitment to help you understand the process of getting a new roof from start to finish. Call Robbie Hudson for a free roofing estimate at 405-562-0026.
Exxon was founded by 2 combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exxon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exxon.
Hey, you in the third row. Yes, you. When was your last dental checkup? Dr. Louis Turney and his staff provide dental care in a fun, relaxing environment. Still not convinced? Prefer to sleep through your appointment? No problem. We can do that too. Our staff can ensure you have a relaxing experience no matter what. Got kids? Hey, so do we. Come see what all the moms are talking about. Our kid-friendly staff loves to provide care to even the tiniest of teeth. Give us a call today. We've got the whole family covered.
Give Dr. Louis Turney a call at 282-7600.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Welcome back to the High School Huddle. Join the huddle yourself and let us know your thoughts by calling our toll-free number at 1-800-897-3678 or simply tweet us by using the hashtag OKHSHuddle. Now let's get back in the huddle and talk high school sports.
Along with Miss Jordan Leach, homecoming queen, Mustang, Bronco, Paddler, Parker Burnett, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you. We are presented by eSchool Virtual Charter Academy. Check them out, eSchoolOK.com.
You know Dolly Parton's 73?
73? Doesn't look like a day over 70.
Right. She looks good for 80.
Where did that come from?
Oh, I'm just...
Phil, see, Parker.
Parker, you're new to this.
Go ahead and Google Betty White. How old is she?
Stand by.
Whether we're doing the high school...
You ask, I produce.
While we're doing the high school huddle on 93.7 or Guthrie football games on 93.7.
97 years old, Betty White.
Wow. Phil Facebooks during shows and productions.
Okay.
Well, I mean, I got to stay informed. There's puppy videos to be shared. There's kitty videos to be shared. There's a lot on my plate.
There's a lot of positivity on your timeline. I will say that because you post a lot of dogs and cats and.
Parker, you're not helping. Phil, go take a nap. Hey, guys, see the ADM numbers were finalized today. And surprise, surprise, Broken Arrow is the number one school.
How many students?
Broken Arrow comes in at 5,032 students on average. From freshmen to senior, ninth graders to 12th graders, roaming the hallways in Broken Arrow.
That's insane.
There's not 5,000 students made up of the 4 schools that are in Logan County.
No.
36, 4. Well, check this out. Southmore is the smallest 6A1 school next year. Enid's the second smallest, and Putnam City's the third smallest, 6A1, 18, 36, 46, 55. You combine Enid, Southmore, and Putnam City combined, you get 5,500 students. That's 500 students more than Broken Arrow.
My God.
How big's Owasso's enrollment?
Owasso just a slim 2,937.
That's it?
That's
it. So almost half the size of Broken Arrow, and yet I pick Owasso Rams to win. And what do they do, Parker? What did they do? Parker, what did they do?
I guess they won.
They go out. Not only did they win, they dominated.
No, they beat the brakes off of
dominated
them.
Broken Arrow.
See, okay, for example, Guthrie's usually right in the middle. They're 47, so
they're 900 somewhere.
They are 942. Mm-hmm. So at Guthrie High School, 942 students usually means about 200 seniors for graduation. Mm-hmm. So let's see, that's
so is Broken Arrow do like 3 graduations?
So that's like 1,000. That's probably like 1,000 students for Broken Arrow that graduate. I mean, you don't know anybody. You don't know your classmates.
Yeah, it's crazy.
They had to break that up into 2 ceremonies, right? That'd be miserable.
Something. Holy cow.
I just say, all seniors, please rise
and sit back down.
Congratulations. Everybody sit down. We're out of here.
Broken Arrow, Union, Jinx, the top 3. Mustangs, that number 4. They are the largest school here on the west side. Owasso is sandwiched in between some west side schools. You got Broken Arrow, Union, Jinx, Mustang, Owasso, Edmond North, Westmore, Yukon, Santa Fe, Norman North, Moore, Memorial. Wow,
Union's not far behind Broken Arrow, though.
Union's catching up. Union's only about 400 behind.
Wow,
less than 400 students behind Broken Arrow. Yeah, they've made a lot of ground.
Jinx is a solid 1,600 behind Broken Arrow.
Yeah,
I mean that's wow.
So when you look at 6A1, there's only 4 teams on the east side.
Huh.
BA, Union, and Owasso and Jinx.
Wow.
The rest of them are all on the west side.
What's the?
By the way, Bixby will be the largest
6'8". Where's Bixby?
Yeah, they're the largest school in 6A2.
1784.
They're getting close though.
But see, you look at Sapulpa, who is the smallest 6A2 school. They're 1,300 students, so there's only 400 student difference between Bixby, the largest 6A2 and the smallest 6A2 school.
See, this is crazy. Our Deer Creek, who we played in 5A up until what, 3 years ago?
3 years ago, yeah.
They're at what are they? 18, 1900, 16? What are that?
They are
1676 and growing.
They're the 20th largest school now
and growing.
And growing, yeah.
So before long, they'll be Division I.
Yeah. Bixby's going to get there before them, and I think Deer Creek will be right behind them.
That's nuts.
But then you look at 5A football. You look at Piedmont. They're now larger than Carl Albert. Piedmont is over 1,000, almost 1,100 students in
that
Piedmont.
Area over there is blowing up. I mean, they're getting everybody moving over there.
That's nuts.
So I mean, you have that Piedmont, Deer Creek. I think Cashton is going to fill some of those numbers coming over into their district as well.
Yeah.
So
that's crazy.
So what does that mean? Well, Capitol Hill is the largest 5A school, and then. So these numbers are finalized. So these are the numbers that the classifications will take place. The football coaches, I think, will do that either in December or January to make up their districts. And we're waiting to see what Capitol Hill and U.S. Grant are wanting to do. By the way, Northwest Classen mentioned this earlier. They're in 6A2 now because of the Oklahoma City school is consolidating. But so they're in 6A2. So if U.S. Grant and Capitol Hill play, that means Woodward will jump up from 4A to 5A because Santa Fe South does not play football. And Bishop McGinnis would then be the largest Class 4A school.
Okay.
But
some things got to happen.
We're waiting to see what Capitol Hill and U.S. Grant want to do.
T-Fred from last week sounded like he might be on top of this.
Well, I've been told Capitol Hill and U.S. Grant are coming out of independent, but that they can change their mind once they see these numbers. So
Bo Derrick's 62 years old.
Bo Derrick.
I'm just letting you know. That's
Are you just Googling random old people, celebrities, or what?
Hot celebrities.
Okay.
Old hot celebrities. These were on my wall back in the day.
Hey, for your search history.
For our good friends over in Stillwater driving around, waiting for the music to come to the top of the hour. Get these guys off the radio.
62.
Stillwater, 1,615 students. They are the 24th largest school in the state of Oklahoma.
They took a Norman team to the woodshed last week.
Sure did. We saw Norman North on their way to getting that.
Very optimistic when we drove by them. They really looked confident.
Yeah.
Didn't turn out well for them.
No.
It's 40-something to.
How about 55-14?
Ouch.
Yeah, it was.
Pretty close.
Ouch. They had, 5 buses? 4 buses? There was a bunch of buses.
Yeah, Norman North.
And they weren't your yellow dogs. They were those nice buses.
Did you see what Putnam North did to PC West?
Huh.
It's about 68-7.
Oh, and that was PC West debut of their new stadium, right?
How Deer Creek did last week.
Yep, welcome home. Putnam North is a 6A2 school with the new numbers as well. Who Philip?
Deer Creek. How'd they fare?
They
were close. They were right in it.
Yeah, I told you Norman was pretty good.
Yeah, they're pretty good.
Yeah, Norman won that game 49-7. I'm guessing Cade Horton had a pretty good game. Let's see here, 10-yard touchdown run,
I think he had
a
3
12-yard touchdown run.
There's 2 of them, looks like.
Yeah.
Slow day.
Yeah. So Norman 260 rushing, 321 passing. So Norman won that one rather easily. I know I one of our picks last week. I know I picked Muskogee to beat Midwest City. I think did you guys go Midwest City? Go ahead and lie. I know you will, but
I can't remember. I thought y'all gave me crap for wanting to pick Muskogee.
Did I pick?
Who won?
Because I said they got a good coach there, and y'all said he hasn't been.
Good. I did pick Midwest City then.
I picked Muskogee.
You picked Muskogee?
Yeah, they won 19-12.
Wow. Yeah. You ripped them for 12 minutes, and then you picked them to win.
I did not rip them. I simply pointed out the facts.
You said they had one good year.
Well, sorry, Parker. Was that a lie?
No, I'm just saying.
Was it a lie?
2 winning seasons.
Was it a lie?
No, you're right.
Good grief. I'm got surrounded by Democrats up here. Can't speak the truth around here.
With the listening audience.
That's
job,
right.
Phil. Hey, let's quickly move off of that real fast.
You started it.
Yeah. Imagine if you did like politics, Phil. Carl Albert all over Dell City. He says he doesn't like it. Carl Albert takes down Dell City 49-19. So much for the game of the week in 5A. Yeah. OSA, you can ship that gold ball to Midwest City. It's
we
over.
said that last year with Millwood.
No.
We said that last year with Millwood.
Who's going to get them?
The only team that has a chance to get him is McKenna. Sorry, I can't keep a straight face when I say that, but they are
so
the only
good.
team. Oh, they're ridiculous.
This is going to be like
they're ridiculous.
I mean, they have a lot of state championships. They won the last 3 in a row, but this one's this group is a little different.
It's just by how much at this point.
You know what's crazy? They're all back for next year.
Quarterback's a junior, right?
Yes. Tailback back. Receivers back.
Yeah.
I mean, they're all back.
Yeah, Ben Harris is now 30-0 as a starting quarterback.
He's pretty good.
He's okay.
He's not bad.
Head coach is pretty good too, I guess.
Yeah.
He hasn't lost or anything.
Ever. Just for the record.
Yeah.
I mean, literally has not lost.
What was the Dell City McGinnis score a couple weeks ago? Because they kept it close,
City,
right?
Dell City beat McGinnis.
Yeah, it was close though, right? And
then,
then they go out and just, man.
No, I mean, I'm telling you.
I know you can't do that whole comparing who they played because every game's different, but.
Well, you kind of can.
Man.
I mean, a little bit. When it's this
when
bad,
it's back-to-back weeks and you kind of look at things.
I mean, it's going to be 20-17 tight. T. Fred said.
Thanks, T. Fred.
Thank you, T. Fred. Good luck.
And I do know that McGinnis had T. Fred, correct me if I'm wrong. I think they had some turnovers in that game against Dell City.
I think the tailback fumbled a couple times.
Yeah, I think
Richardson
so.
did. Hey, Luke Tarman's off to a nice little start for the Irish, Irish quarterback.
Yeah.
Hey, real quick, though, this Carl Albert game, 151 passing, 68 rushing. Is that 219 yards? Is that what that is?
There was 5 turnovers.
Oh.
In that game, though, if I recall. I believe there was 5 turnovers. I think
Dell
City committed 5 turnovers, I believe.
Dell City fumbled it twice.
Through 2 picks.
And 2 picks. There were 4
turnovers.
Well, there might have been special teams, maybe. No?
No, that could have been, because I'm pretty sure I read somewhere where there was 5 turnovers by Dell City.
219 yards of offense, and you put up, 49 points?
Yeah, there had to have been. Well, let's see what we got.
It's efficient.
Yeah, that's efficient.
That's efficient.
Yeah, no, that's good.
Yeah.
So Carl Albert's 2-0, and who the Mighty Titans have? Who are they beating up this week?
Yeah, I was gonna say it doesn't matter
because they've already played the 2 toughest opponents. They're gonna.
Well, no, you think they're tougher than?
Well, I was gonna say 9 district.
Oh yeah,
district.
Yeah,
9 district.
I wonder who they do have.
Any other games stick out to you guys over the week?
From last week?
McGinnis, McGinnis Kelly, we thought that was going to be, on paper, was really good. And we brag on the Bishop Kelly defense, how they bring 10 back and all this, and they get clobbered 41-14.
Just pelted them.
We go watch their scrimmage, and we're like,
Did you
pick
Kelly in that game?
I think we all got McGinnis on that one.
See, again, you're new at this. That was an opportunity for you to go, yes.
He did. I remember that now.
Yeah, he's learning.
No, but we watched
I think we all did go McGinnis.
We watched them in the scrimmage, and we all were like, man, Kelly could be pretty good. They could maybe challenge for it. And then
they got a couple O-State commits, and, I mean, they got some legit players. And it's a long season, but I just don't think it matters in 5A. I mean, I really don't.
Yeah, McGinnis, 268 through the air, 80 through the air, 268 on the ground. I mentioned Luke Tarman a second ago. Had a 56-yard touchdown run, a 20-yard touchdown run, a 13-yard touchdown run. I think he threw for 1. No, he caught 1. Excuse me. Caught 1. So Dominic Richardson, the Piedmont transfer, had a 60-yard touchdown run. So
and T. Fred said that they had 3 turnovers in the first half. McGinnis did against Dell City 2 weeks ago. So.
Okay. Well,
Tarman, the starting quarterback for McGinnis, had 123 yards on 19 carries, 3 touchdowns. Dominic Richardson, Nick, TCU commit.
Piedmont transfer.
22 carries, 245 yards rushing, a touchdown. That's about an average 11 yards per carry.
So that's about what he's averaged over the last 3 years. He's the real deal. He catches the ball really well also.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, of course, Chris doesn't like the TCU commit by him.
That's why it makes me wonder why he'd go there, because he can do a little bit of everything out of the backfield. You think he'd go somewhere that could throw him the football?
I mean, you guys act like TCU's the worst team in the.
You're saying.
I mean,
you came off like I didn't like him. I was talking about.
No. You didn't like the pick of TCU.
Yeah.
No. You think he should have went somewhere else.
Well, and he still can.
Well, we'll see if he's a man of integrity and sticks by his word or not.
Yeah, that happens all the time at
I'm just saying.
high school recruiting.
I'm just saying.
I'm waiting for the video he puts out or something.
Yeah,
that's the thing nowadays. You got to put out a edited video.
You went through all of his in the vehicle on our way up to Ponca City.
All of his offers?
All of his offers.
Yeah.
Parker, the one that stood out to me that feels like a Dominic Richardson feel, of course, I don't go on the recruiting trips. I don't know. It was Nebraska.
Yeah.
Ooh. I thought that would be a kind of a
Scott Frost?
Yeah, I think that would be kind of a cool.
Well, we don't know if Scott's still going to be there
that's
next
a good
year.
question.
So.
Scott will be there.
That's a good question.
They don't care if he wins since he's from there or what?
He's got one more year.
Yeah, you can't get someone going 2 years.
We absolutely can. It happens all the time.
He's got to get his recruiting class in there. They'll give him some time.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey, by the way, a good win for Richardson's former team, Piedmont.
Yeah.
They went to
I think he still lives there.
Agree.
I'm just reporting the facts.
The facts?
I'm just stating what you always say. I report, you decide.
Right.
That's what I'm trying to do.
You're reporting that he lives in Piedmont.
I don't know where he lives.
Well, you just said he does.
I said I think he still lives there.
You said the facts.
Well, as I see him. Chris, what do I normally say at a time like this?
It's my story.
It's my story. I get to tell it the way I want.
Just more people are listening this time.
There is absolutely no. I mean, listen, if the national media doesn't have to be fact-checked, I don't have to be fact-checked.
Piedmont went on the road and defeated Weatherford, guys, 28-25. That's a good win for the Piedmont Wildcats, who will be the next opponent for the Guthrie Blue Jays. Not this week. We got the week off. Where are we at on time? There's 6:30. Okay, we're doing good. We need to get a break here in a second. But, so the Guthrie Blue Jays are off this week, and I think the bye comes at a right time here. Winning the first game against Enid, who lost again this past week. They're headed to 0-10, maybe 1-9. But Guthrie goes on the road and loses to Ponca City 17-7. The only score for the Blue Jays was a Hail Mary at the end of the first half.
A controversial Hail Mary.
Which first came across as an interception.
He was definitely waving touchback.
Waving touch. And there's no doubt he was. And so that's the only way Guthrie was able to score against Ponca City. Ponca City now 2-0 on the year. They got McGinnis, I do believe, this week, and so
they're going to be 2-1.
Yeah, they'll be 2-1, and so so congratulations, Ponca City, 2-0 on the year. The hallways are going to be a little bit more cheerful for that program because the game before with Enid, they snapped a 17-game losing streak and they've lost they've had 13 consecutive losing seasons, and I don't know if they can get to 10 or 5 wins this year at Ponca City. I'm not sure they can do that.
You never know what happens when kids start believing a little bit and getting some confidence. Now their schedule's tough. I mean, it's tough. But I just let's pull them up, see what
Ponca City's 2-0. Oh, they got Collinsville. I apologize. They do not have McGinnis.
Okay.
They'll be 2-1.
I'm thinking of Enid. I'm sorry.
They could beat Collinsville.
I know they can.
Well, they could.
Oh, yeah, I guess they could.
Muskogee.
2-2.
Okay. Shawnee.
I think they'll be 2-3.
You think they'll lose to Shawnee?
Yes.
They might beat Bixby, right?
I'm picking them to beat Bixby. It's my lock of the year.
That's my job, Chris. Sand Springs is a loss.
2-5.
Bartlesville, they could win that. Tulsa, Washington's. I said they could.
Yeah, could.
Tulsa, Washington's a loss. So, okay. Well, I mean, 3 wins is not a bad year.
4. They can maybe get to 4.
They could. I mean, if they beat Muskogee and beat Shawnee.
Okay, no, we can stop.
Well, I'm trying to find a path.
If they beat Bixby.
I'm working hard for Ponca right now. I mean, they got 2, could be 3, could be 4. They could get to 5. They've got to win Muskogee, Shawnee to have a chance to win 5 games.
See, I think they have a better chance with Collinsville than they do Muskogee.
Yeah.
Or Shawnee.
Yeah.
Or Shawnee, yeah.
No, you think so?
Shawnee's got a lot of speed. We saw that firsthand.
Yeah.
I don't think those kids.
Well, Ponca had a little speed too.
They weren't as fast.
No, not as fast.
Well, they looked real fast against us.
Well,
I'm just saying. I mean, we played them back-to-back weeks. I don't think the separation between Shawnee and Ponca is that great. You guys are acting like they have no chance against Shawnee.
Well,
well, I'm serious. I mean, we just saw both the teams.
They're bigger.
I would take Shawnee well over.
Shawnee's bigger.
Yeah.
Faster.
I'll give you my true thoughts off the air about that.
Why off the air, Chris?
Well, because I don't want to go there where I want to publicly, because that wouldn't be fair.
What? I mean, you report the facts and let the people decide.
You know what? Oh my gosh, we're 5 minutes past our
got a
break.
time.
We got to get out of here. Hey, we're going to take a time out here on the High School Huddle. When we come back, we're going to take a look at some of the other great performances last week, as well as some of the big games this coming week.
We're going to try to get Chris off that fence. Go ahead.
All that after this timeout. This is the High School Huddle on Hot 93.7 FM KSBI.
Aspen Roofing is a family-owned roofing company with more than 20 years of experience and achievements across Oklahoma. Aspen Roofing takes pride in the personal service we provide on each job, and we strive to maintain the highest level of quality while offering our customers a reasonable price. It is our commitment to help you understand the process of getting a new roof from start to finish. Call Robbie Hudson for a free roofing estimate at 405-562-0026.
Exxon was founded by two combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exxon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exxon.
Hey, you in the third row. Yes, you. When was your last dental checkup? Dr. Louis Turney and his staff provide dental care in a fun, relaxing environment. Still not convinced? Prefer to sleep through your appointment? No problem. We can do that too. Our staff can ensure you have a relaxing experience no matter what. Got kids? Hey, so do we. Come see what all the moms are talking about. Our kid-friendly staff loves to provide care to even the tiniest of teeth. Give us a call today. We've got the whole family covered.
Give Dr. Louis Turney a call at 282-7600.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin, that's where the golden tenders come from, marinated for 24 hours.
It is amazing.
And we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. Golden Chick. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating app.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy.
Welcome back to the High School Huddle. Join the huddle yourself and let us know your thoughts by calling our toll-free number at 1-800-897-3678 or simply tweet us by using the hashtag OKHSHuddle. Now let's get back in the huddle and talk high school sports.
Welcome back to segment 2, High School Huddle, on this Wednesday night, taking you up to the top of the 7 o'clock hour. Parker Burnett, Phil Nichols, Chris Evans with you here. Jordan Leach back in our Stillwater studio.
Is this our second break? Was that our second break?
That was just our second break.
Wow.
Yeah, absolutely. Hey, real quick, some other kids that threw out them out real quick here. Mitch and Kate Horton, 16 of 27 passing, 325. Also had 8 carries for 77 yards in a victory over Deer Creek. Senior quarterback for Choctaw, Thad Williams was 14 of 19 passing, 378 yards, 5 touchdowns, plus a rushing touchdown. Only played a half in the win over Light Nike. And
he did that in a half?
Did that in a half, yeah.
I'd have a hard time him not being my player. I'd take that one maybe.
And then one of my favorite schools out there, the Prue.
That kid went bananas.
Anybody know the mascot of Prue?
Dragons?
Nope.
No. Dang it.
Bobcats.
Nope. Phil,
the Prue Pirates.
Nope.
The Prue Patriots.
Nope. Starts with an R.
The Prue Renegades.
Raiders?
Nope.
Okay, I give up.
Rangers.
Nope.
Rockets.
Prue Rockets.
Go to the movie Rocket Man and let me know what you think about it.
Rocket Man.
Elton John 74. In case anybody's wondering.
Is that like the white suit and?
It's the Elton John story.
Oh,
it's actually it's
different Rocket Man.
Yeah,
different Rocket Man. All right, I don't want to forget
Coach Summerall giving us the Prue Rockets.
Yes, I know.
Prue Rockets.
Oh, good old Josh Summerall would have known that one.
Get a headset on him, get him over here.
Yeah, absolutely.
But he'd say what he thought on the air.
So
Did you get that recorded on break, Parker?
No.
See, you're still not learning.
No.
Because he said it before me.
He's slow. I'm glad I had the old recorder on.
Hey, real quick before we get into some big games this week, Cashin. They
play Rival Crescent.
This week.
It's been a good quarter of football.
A quarter?
Well, maybe.
Cashin's
really good. I mean, they're really good.
Except for we jinxed them because we picked them. All three of us picked them to win it.
Well,
anything can happen in that game, I know, but man.
No, it can't.
I don't think that many things can happen. I mean, Cashin's really good.
When you can put a receiver in and he scores 6 times,
yeah.
I mean.
Hey, Cashin's had 2 weeks to get ready for the Crescent Tigers.
That was what I was going to say, too. You give Shaq an extra week. He's dangerous with 1 week. You give him an extra week. Good luck.
But our good friends over in Crescent, a couple years ago, go back to the tapes back a couple years ago.
God, that was fun.
We couldn't stop talking about you, but
that was fun.
Crescent did get a victory over Oklahoma Christian, though, 56-22. So.
Good win for the Tigers.
Anything,
guys?
No.
Nope. All right.
I'm just thinking back your comments on the last break, Chris. I'm a little set back by that.
I thought you agreed with them.
It's all on the recording.
Yeah.
It's all right here on the old phone.
Oh, okay. Well, let's look forward to some of the games this week. Parker, game number 10 on your list.
Number 10 is actually the one we just talked about. It's Cashin versus Crescent.
Really?
That's what they have, number 10.
Man, there must be some bad games this week.
Number 10.
Well, that's a little aggressive.
What's the score going to be in that game, Phil? Pick it.
I mean, Cashin's going to win. It's going to be a tight ball game. 56-6.
What was it? I don't want to say that's not going to happen.
No,
it was a couple years ago. I think they put 84 up on them.
It's going to be a rivalry. I mean, it is a rivalry game, but
I don't think it's going to be that. But man,
I mean, Cashin should.
It doesn't make it close though.
Cashin should win going away.
Doesn't make it a top 10 game though.
I think they might be able to pick their number if they want.
Oh boy.
Boy, you're in the Crescent Hall of Fame for your radio.
I got a shirt.
I got a shirt.
Can't wear it.
Yeah, you can't wear it. Yeah.
So
that ugly swoosh on it.
So we're all picking Crescent. Is that?
Well, you guys pick first. Who are you picking?
Well, I'm Cashin.
Yeah,
I'll go Cashin.
Cashin.
Oh.
I mean, my heart wants to go Tigers. It really does.
I can't believe that's a top 10 game.
Number 9 is.
Chris, stop that.
Noble versus Piedmont.
Noble. Now that would be a
2-0 Noble.
Where are we at? Where's this game at?
It's at Piedmont, I believe.
At Piedmont.
I'm going Piedmont.
1-1 Piedmont, 2-0 Noble. Man.
Who's Noble beaten this year? I gotta look at their schedule.
That's a good question.
Noble.
I'm not sure. I know Piedmont's got the new offense, new coach.
Yeah, they're running the flex bone.
They get a new coach every other year.
Running the flex bone. See, they beat Newcastle, nothing there. Beat Piedmont, that's not bad. Beat Ada, 49-29.
Averaging 45 points a game.
That'll be a good game. Noble at Piedmont, I will go.
I better write these down.
Yeah.
Don't want Phil lying next week.
Daggone it.
What are you saying?
Noble.
I'm going Noble.
You talked me into it. I'm going Noble. I was.
Oh, good. I'm the only one that's got Piedmont?
Yeah.
Oh, outstanding. Gonna close the gap a little bit. Not that it needs closed after last week. I dominated both of you last week in the picks. Go ahead.
That's your story. Yeah.
Dominated you.
All right, that's game number 9. Game number 8 of the week is.
We got Tulsa Edison at Claremore. It's the battle of the running backs. You got the Morrison kid that's going to Nebraska. You got the Hightower kid that's going to Air Force. Last year, I think Edison lost to Claremore 23-21.
Who are you going with?
Don't make me go first. You go first this time.
No, you're the new kid. You go first.
I'm going Claremore.
I'm going to go Claremore.
I'm going with the other team.
Can you say their name?
At one of the Tulsa teams.
Okay. I thought you were just guessing.
It'd be a good running game for both sides.
Good solid 13-12 game.
What's the mascot for Claremore, Phil?
The Claremore Cheetahs.
Nope. Starts with a Z.
Claremore Zebras.
Yes.
The Zebras.
There you go.
Like, there's no way you can mess that one up. If it wasn't Zebras, why would
Xylophones.
Moving on. We got Chickasha at El Reno. El Reno beat Chickasha.
What's these games? What are we doing
That's
here?
easy.
Chickasha.
El Reno beat Chickasha last year 53 to 26. I'm just saying.
El Reno.
Yeah, El Reno big in that one.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
You going Chickasha, Parker?
No, I want to, but no.
Well, go ahead. Put it out there.
Fine. I'm going to go Chickasha.
Bullied him into that
You
one.
sure did.
Yeah,
Chickasha.
I love it when that
Parker,
happens.
did you not look at? Oh, they're 2-0.
But I said they put up 44 points last week.
What's going on in
Their
Chickasha?
defense is pretty good.
El Reno's going to win.
I just assumed Chickasha was not any good anymore. Marlowe and Hera. Okay, Hera's 4A. Wow.
You want to change your pick?
No, I ain't changing my pick.
Okay.
Chickasha's going to have to convince me.
All right.
You're not going to like this game either.
Oh, boy.
El Reno. Yeah,
Hasn't
El Reno.
liked any of them so far.
Moore at Norman. You got Cade Horton over there is playing well.
Moore at Norman?
Yep. They
Chris,
lost to Moore last year by a touchdown, 14-7.
Not this year.
Chris has to go first this time.
That's Norman. That's easy.
Norman?
Yeah,
Who are you
that's
going
easy.
with?
I'm going with Norman.
I'm going Moore.
Okay.
Because they're red and blue? They got red in uniforms.
But if they had white, they'd have the greatest combination of three colors in the history of the world.
Bixby?
Red, white, and blue.
Bixby's added some
America.
gray to their uniforms. Bixby has sharp-looking uniforms.
They've always had pretty sharp uniforms.
Well, they probably got donors.
Yeah.
Well, a few of them. And the Spartan on the hat, on the helmet.
That is good.
Those
Spartans.
Don't they have a team shop? Who was that?
That was. I think they all over there have team shops.
Broken Arrow has like Tiger Beat or something. I can't remember.
I bet the Merc sales are down a little bit right now.
Yeah, Broken
Not
Arrow.
on Owasso. The Owasso Rams, they're high. They're selling all kinds of Merc over there.
Parker, I hope your games get better because so far
they'll
these
start getting
games
better.
are. The Noble Piedmont game wasn't too bad.
We got our friends over there at Kingfisher. They're playing Bethany this week.
Ooh, that will be a good
Lost last year, 38-35.
I'm going Kingfisher.
Kingfisher got beat last year, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yeah.
I'm going Kingfisher.
I think Kingfisher put up 68 points last week or something stupid like
The
that.
Fish. Oh yeah, I forget the Fish is 3A. The Fish. Where are you at, Kingfisher?
One up.
I think they put up a lot of points last week.
Up right there.
I'm gonna go. Man,
I know what I'm going with.
I'm gonna go Kingfisher.
That's where I'm going.
You're both going Kingfisher?
Yep.
This game's at Bethany, boys. I'm taking the Broncos.
Good for you.
Bethany. I'm rooting for Kingfisher. I want Kingfisher to win, but
sure.
I'm doing the field thing. They're our friends. I'm picking them.
Oh, see, that's how you lose, Parker.
I'll talk to you off the air about how that works out. The old heart will get you in trouble.
Okay, Parker, that's another good game. That's not too bad. Not too bad. Good job.
We got 2-0 Holland Hall versus number 1 Metro Christian.
Do we have to pick?
I'm not picking.
Well, then you would lose a game.
That's okay. Put me down for a loss. Two private schools.
Holland Hall at Metro Christian. I will go. Both are 2-0, I'm sure, right?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You got the Asher Link kid over there at Metro who's just balling out.
I'll go Metro Christian.
I'll go Metro Christian.
We're up in there. Yep.
On it.
We're going. The next number 3 is Clinton at Lawton Mac. Both teams are 1-1. Both coming off losses.
Number 3 game of the week is Clinton and Lawton Mac.
No, yep.
Chris, why are you getting mad at Parker? These aren't Parker's picks.
He's the one who's bringing them to the table.
I'll pick them next week if you want
you know
me
what? Start bringing your own list,
Okay,
Parker.
okay.
We'll just do that. How do you feel about that?
I went first last time.
Do you like that?
I'm going Clinton.
Parker?
Clinton.
I'm going Mac.
Why?
Because you guys went Clinton.
Mac dropped one to Lawton High last week. Their crosstown rival, 36-21.
Clinton lost to Heritage Hall.
Yeah,
Well,
go figure.
Yeah.
Okay.
Anybody's going to lose to them.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah. Okay, so that was number 3 game of the week?
Yep.
Okay.
Number 2 is Putnam North at Choctaw.
Ooh.
Putnam won big last year. Choctaw's averaging almost 50 points a game.
Future 6A2 opponents.
Putnam's averaging only 59 points. So
I'm going Putnam North.
it's going to be a lot of offense.
Choctaw.
I'm going to go Putnam North.
Yeah, Choctaw's pretty good.
I like when it works out for me.
Choctaw's another program that has really benefited from 6A2.
What's the game of the week? That was number 2?
That was number 2.
Oh, boy. This is
I know. It's kind of a dud week. Kind of like the college football games last weekend.
Who do we got?
Mustang 2-0 at Westmore 2-0. Westmore lost by a touchdown last year.
Chris has to go first this time.
Let's see here.
Mustang upset Santa Fe last week.
Yeah.
Was that an upset?
Hey,
technically.
Okay.
Technically. Hey, there's a chance that Santa Fe Memorial North will not make the playoffs.
Dang.
Memorial North aren't going to make the playoffs. Well, Phil has a Memorial win in 8 games.
What's Santa Fe? 0-2?
I did not say 8 games.
What was it?
6, path to 7.
Oh, yeah.
That threw a little monkey wrench in it last week.
Oh, the Bulldogs. So, okay, we got who we got again, Parker? Let me think here.
Mustang at Westmore.
Mustang, Westmore.
I'll go.
Go ahead.
I'm from the Moore area.
Go ahead.
My brother went to Westmore.
Go ahead.
I'm going to go with Westmore.
Phil?
Mustang.
I'll split it with Westmore.
Okay.
So those are the games of the week. Is there anything any good games besides
OSU, Texas? No, I'm just kidding. High School Huddle.
Hey, that's like
Is that the game of the week?
in college?
Yeah.
No, it's on primetime at ABC, but I think the game of the week is Notre Dame, Georgia.
Austin's like Boone Pickens Stadium to the south.
Yeah.
Well, they've won the last 5 games there. Is that right? 5?
OSU?
Yeah.
A bunch of them.
They've, I think, 5 in a row down there for sure.
Mm-hmm.
Oh.
They had that game last year where they got into it.
Yeah.
Herman and
Gundy.
Yeah.
Boy, I don't like Herman.
No, I want him to lose everything, every game.
Like in life too?
No, not in life. That's,
okay.
that's
Well, he
weird.
said everything.
Just get fired.
Jeez, Phil.
He said everything.
Yeah,
I don't like people
He's
that make
smug.
absolute statements, Chris. They drive me crazy.
He's just smug. He comes off arrogant.
I know somebody like that.
Yeah, I hope I hope everybody beats Texas.
Yeah, I just don't like Herman. I don't like him.
Yeah. Is he a Texas fit?
Probably.
A lot of people don't like Texas, but
See, I don't despise Texas.
see, Mac Brown was very.
I liked Mac Brown.
I do too.
As a human
I did
being,
too.
I really like Mac Brown.
He's got North Carolina going well. Well, they lost last week.
Lost
but
last week. No dancing last week.
Mac's a good dude.
Who started the dancing thing? Was that Gundy? It had to be him, right? Did the whole dancing and walking.
I don't know, but I got to say this. With all due respect to Coach Gundy, because I'm an O-State fan,
We're on in Stillwater.
please get a haircut. That looked so bad last week.
We'll take our time out when we come back. It's our final segment here on my
Haircut.
High School Huddle. Hey, Pioneers.
I'll pay for it.
Don't worry, you guys are winning this week. You're going to Southmore, you're winning. Back after this final time out, this is the High School Huddle.
Hey, you in the third row. Yes, you. When was your last dental checkup? Dr. Lewis Turney and his staff provide dental care in a fun, relaxing environment. Still not convinced? Prefer to sleep through your appointment? No problem. We can do that too. Our staff can ensure you have a relaxing experience no matter what. Got kids? Hey, so do we. Come see what all the moms are talking about. Our kid-friendly staff loves to provide care to even the tiniest of teeth. Give us a call today. We've got the whole family covered.
Give Dr. Lewis Turney a call at 282-7600.
For centuries, it was a windswept prairie until the run of '89 saw settlers scramble for land and life in a newborn town as Oklahoma's territorial capital, Guthrie. Bank First is loyal to the preservation movement that reclaimed Oklahoma's first state capital. And we're loyal to the banking legacy born at the corner of First and Oklahoma streets. Bank First. Loyal to Oklahoma. Loyal to you.
Today I'm sharing Golden Chick with the world. Are you ready to taste Golden Chick for the first time? 100% tenderloin, that's where the golden tenders come from, marinated for 24 hours.
It is amazing.
Then we also got the rolls, made fresh.
It feels like they were just baked.
You know why it feels that way? They were.
Every time I go, I like to get extra rolls, so I love it.
We are being kind of photobombed right now by the one and only Clucky. Have you met Clucky the chicken? Don't get too starstruck. He's just a regular guy. One taste, and you're golden. He's on Tender. That's like a chicken dating app.
Sometimes you need immediate care and can't get in to see your doctor during regular hours. With Mercy Convenient Care in Guthrie, you can walk in without an appointment and get the medical attention you need at a lower cost and with shorter waiting time than your local emergency room. The Mercy Convenient Care is located at 2919 South Division. For any concerns, call 405-282-6301. Services are provided by Mercy Hospital, Logan County. Choose Guthrie. Choose Mercy. Aspen Roofing is a family-owned roofing company with more than 20 years of experience and achievements across Oklahoma. Aspen Roofing takes pride in the personal service we provide on each job, and we strive to maintain the highest level of quality while offering our customers a reasonable price. It is our commitment to help you understand the process of getting a new roof from start to finish. Call Robbie Hudson for a free roofing estimate at 405-562-0026.
Exxon was founded by 2 combat-proven veterans to help businesses grow from mediocre to exceptional. We know from experience that your culture and trust throughout the organization drive superior performance. Most business owners focus on the urgent rather than the important. They are just struggling to survive. The team at Exxon helps owners identify challenges, build solutions, and focus on growth. Do you trust your team? Does your team trust you? If not, we can help. We are Exxon.
Welcome back to the High School Huddle. Join the huddle yourself and let us know your thoughts by calling our toll-free number at 1-800-897-3678 or simply tweet us by using the hashtag OKHSHuddle. Now let's get back in the huddle and talk high school sports.
Final segment here on the High School Huddle, presented this year by eSchoolOK.com, eSchool Virtual Charter Academy. Our good folks over there, and invite you to go visit their website, eSchoolOK.com, and another option out there for education, K through 12. Is it K or is it pre-K? Is it K through 12?
K through 12.
K through 12, yep. Just like most of them out there. Yep. So eSchoolOK.com, proud sponsor of the High School Huddle, presenting sponsor. Real quick before we get out of here, top of the hour, thanks to the Magic Dragons bringing us into the show today.
What is that, Magic Dragon?
It's a band.
It's a band.
One of those newfangled bands?
They've been around for a little while, right?
A little bit, yeah.
Yeah.
Did they break up like Mumford & Sons, or they stayed together?
Mumford & Sons, I think they're coming to Tulsa or have come to Tulsa. One of those.
Did they get back together?
They never got away.
Oh, thought they broke up.
No. Hey, real quick, congratulations to our friends over in Coyle. The Blue Jackets got a victory over Yale, 40-6. They're 1-1 on the year.
They got their Stinger 5K this weekend too. I heard.
I think that's right.
It's an annual 5K they do over there. Go support the Coyle schools.
Coyle had a little wind damage. The storms came through there.
It's been rough on Coyle the last few years.
Yeah,
the storms have.
So they had the hailstorm there a couple years ago.
Well, and they lost some trees on filling some bill. I mean, it's been trying to tell Josh something over there. I don't know what. That hat.
Yeah, it's huge.
Oh
Garber. Coyle's got Garber this week at home. Homecoming?
It is
or was
homecoming.
That last week? Or is it this week?
Homecoming.
Okay, yeah, I couldn't remember which one. Well, it's the first home game of the year, right?
First home game.
And you got Edmond Memorial's homecomings this week.
Oh,
that's
good.
You gonna go?
Yeah. Huh?
You gonna go?
No.
I will be. The one thing I'm interested about Edmond Memorial this year is having a chance to go see inside their
new facility.
Yeah.
Very nice. Very, very nice facility. We just now come on the air, Chris?
Well, no, our voices, the most important part.
Just now came on the air?
Well, no.
Those are faces.
We forgot to switch the video feed.
Whose job was that? I'm curious.
Well, see, Parker hits the commercials. I hit the switcher, and I hit the mixer, and you
Google.
I'm the talent. I just show up and magic happens. I don't know. So that would have been you didn't hit that.
I made sure the audio was working, and then I forgot to hit yes.
There we got there. Okay.
See, it was like this when we were talking now for our video audience out there. So thank you, T-Fred, with the assist once again.
T-Fred needs to get on the payroll. That would make 2 of you.
We are. Hey, we're off this week. Hey,
I want to go to the Crescent cashing game.
Why?
But Chris won't go.
I'll be there.
I'm not going to go watch 4 minutes of football.
Well, we can go. What game would you want to go watch?
Boy, this week?
Yeah. I mean, there's a lot to pick from. You saw the top 10.
Tons of great games.
That might be a
Red
Box night and watch some football on Saturday.
Red Box. You got to help me get my new cable provider hooked up. Maybe we could do that tomorrow night.
Tomorrow's Thursday.
Or Friday night. Maybe we can do that Friday night.
Yeah. There's some.
I'd buy dinner.
Do you need help?
Huh? I'd buy dinner.
You're working Friday night, Parker. We're off this week. Hey, we had our radio crew had our best performance of the week, and we get a bye week. You know, it's another week of rest to get better for district play.
Rest.
We're in district play next week for the radio crew. So
we are in district play next week.
All right, it's time to exit stage left. The fastest hours.
It is fast hour.
Pretty quick. All right. Well, good luck to your picks this week, Phil.
Did we make all of our picks?
Yeah.
Oh, that's right. We did that, didn't we?
All 10 of those games, yeah.
We didn't even talk about Owasso and Broken Arrow last week.
We are out of time.
Gosh,
you absolutely.
Look at that. It's ridiculous.
We are out of time. We need to exit stage left. Big thank you to
I was 13 out of 14 last week.
Jordan join us,
games.
for helping us back in our Stillwater studio. Again, we are presented by eSchool Virtual Charter Academy. Check them out, eSchoolOK.com. The presenting sponsor of the High School Huddle. We'll talk to you next week. Best of luck to your teams this Friday night, or there's a few out there Thursday night games, but best of luck to your team out there.
We can go watch a game tomorrow night.
Have a good night. So long.
This has been the High School Huddle on Hot 93.7 FM. Be sure to tune in next week as we break down more of the top games and news from across the state of Oklahoma.